Hey there, welcome to Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I'm the host of this show, a show dedicated to progressive rock, hard rock, heavy metal, and other forms of rock music. So this is the episode that I do at the beginning of every week. It's called This Week. This will be episode 12. And basically it's just a rundown of what videos will be going on this week and what we'll be doing on the various shows. And so let's get started. So first of all, Monday night, look back at a classic rock album. We are now going to do the Tea Party, Edge of Twilight, since I found it in a strange place, but found it nevertheless. So we'll be doing a review of that album and my likes and dislikes about it. Okay, so for the Wednesday night favorites, we'll be doing possibly a three-parter here. I haven't accumulated quite everything, but I think I have about 45 to 50 albums here, so it'll be about it'll probably be like a three-parter. If it's like 50, you'll probably do a three-parter and just split it up. So basically it's going to be a list of all of my masterpiece albums, like the ones that I consider to be masterpiece. They may not necessarily be your masterpiece, and you would probably include other albums that I don't. That's fine. We all see things and hear things differently. But I'm going to give you a list of all the ones that I have. So I'll probably do it loosely in a form from my lowest ranker to my highest ranker. And so there's going to be quite a few. My group of 8 alone has about 31. So I'm thinking it'll be in the 45 to 50 range that I have for masterpiece albums. I'm just going to go through them. We'll do, like I said, from the least, the one that's right at the edge of being a 1. That is a masterpiece. And then right up to the top album. Okay, so on Friday night, we're doing which is the Friday Night Live experience. We're going to do something a little bit different. Normally I give you an album or a video I've watched or a concert I've been to. But this week I'm going to try something different. I'm going to give you my top 10 favorite live albums. And then maybe a few honorable mentions too. So this will be kind of like a favorites top 10 Wednesday show, but it'll be doing it on the live show because it'll be completely about live albums and the ones I like the best. So we'll be doing that on Friday. Of course, on Sunday night, we'll be doing a show that's bi-weekly, which is Ben's Album Challenge. So one of my subscribers, Ben, he gives me an album every couple of weeks, and I do a review of it based on my listening to it. So I generally listen to these albums 4 to 5 times. The last one was about 4 times. This one, I've already listened to the entire album. I own it. I've listened to it once, but I will give it. It's a bit of a lengthy album, so it's probably going to end up being about 3 or 4 times I listen to it, and then I'll give you the review next Sunday of how I feel about it. The first episode of this series did very well. We did Journey's debut album. That seems to have been popular, so I'm going to continue with it in a bi-weekly form for now, just because of the amount of time I have to spend actually listening to the album. It takes a bit of time. If it goes really well, I eventually will make it the weekly show. Okay, so also coming this week, which will come on the last day of September, will be my album hauls. Not much of a haul so far this month, only 14, and 9 of them I got in one day at my place I like to go to. I haven't found much out there loosely, which is okay. Sometimes that's the way it is. And I won't be including the non-rock albums anymore in this video since I decided not to continue with that aspect of the show. I want to focus on just rock only. Okay, and then we get to the other episodes, which will be 7 episodes featuring my series, and they will go from episode number 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and then an honorable mention. So for number 25, that will be the Peter Gabriel one. Number 26 will be Ace Frehley from Kiss. Number 27 will be the legendary vocalist, probably my favorite singer of all time, Ronnie James Dio. Number 28 will be that quirky individual with masterpiece lyrics and just a wonderful voice and just really interesting stuff, Ian Anderson. Number 29 features a group. I couldn't single out one particular person. All the members of this group I like a bit, so I decided to do the whole group. This group is a bit unusual for me too, in that they don't have a lot of high level albums for me, but it's their overall music, their live, the band itself, and just everything about them. And we're talking about The Who, one of the great rock bands in history. Okay, and of course number one, I'm going to not say, but everybody's going to figure it out, and if you want to guess at it, that's fine, but I'm not going to say it. I'll leave it till the last episode to let you know. And then we'll do an honorable mention. I think at this point in time I have about 8, maybe 9 people in there that I put in as honorable mentions. Some of them actually could have been on this series, but you have to choose and move in and move out, and so I'm going to just give them an honorable mention at the end, the last episode, which will come on the same day as the number 1 episode, which will be on the 30th. Okay, so then after that I'm going to start a new series. I was going to give it a month's rest, but since I'm going to be taking some time and possibly go away in November, I decided I would do this series, which I was planning for November. I'm going to do it next month, and that is my favorite albums. Well, in this case, because there's 31 days, my favorite 31 albums of 1980. This is the year 1980. Most of my favorite stuff, the years that I was most impressionable and had the biggest impacts on me, fall between 1975 and 1981. Those are the big years for me. 1980 is, if not the biggest year, certainly top first or second year for me. 79, I guess, would be the other year. So anyways, we're going to do 1980, my top 31 albums, and I'll put them in an order of my favorite or my least favorite to my favorite, just to make it a little bit more dramatic. So that will come with the month of October, and I guess the first day of October, if I'm correct, I think it's the first, is on the Sunday, which will be next week. So I think it's Sunday, or it may be Saturday. So either way, there'll either be an episode in this week's top what was I trying to say now here? Either at the end of this week I will start the series, or I'll start at the beginning of next week. So I'm not quite sure what day October 1st is, and I do not have my phone nearby to check. So anyway, so that's what's going to be happening this week. Quite a bit of stuff. I tried to make it a little bit more interesting. I have some other stuff that I would like to do, and I've had some suggestions too, and I'll try to work those in over the next month. Before I take the holidays. There won't be any episodes the week I take a holiday. There will be one episode, and that'll be this week, telling you there's no episodes this week. So pretty straightforward. So anyways, I hope you will follow me this week and listen to the stuff I have to say, and tell me what you like, and spark some interest up. So anyways, take care, and we will see you very soon on the next episode. So please like, subscribe, it's much appreciated, and have a good day. Bye.